True transformation cannot happen without a renewal of the mind. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Mind over matter. If the pain of where you are never exceeds the pain of change, you will always remain the same. Through a renewal of the mind, and it takes a process. True transformation, mind over matter. Change your mind, you change your life. Change your life. You gotta go through it to grow through it. Mind over matter. Be clear.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, man. We're going live today.
Just so since this is your first time, I gotta show you what's going on.
All right.
So as the people come, you'll see like the eyeball.
Man, I can't see that. You might see it. I can't see that. My glasses over there somewhere. Where my glasses at? Authentic moment or something. Where the glasses?
There you go. Glasses right there.
I'm at the pull. Go like this. And do that.
So what'll happen is, this is just so you get clear about this. People will show up. So okay, Linda Grace just joined. Jasmine just joined. So we got 7 people so far going up. You feel me? So now it's going to be nice.
What's up, Linda? What's going on? Who else over there? I don't know. You just have to tell me every now and then.
It's okay.
You know,
that's Brianna.
Yeah. All you got to do is say it, man.
Count CL.
What up, Count? What's happening, man? Hope you feeling better, man. Shout out. Hope you get better fast. Brandon Harris?
Yeah, man. Get better, man. Count.
Shout out to my boy B. We killed it this morning, baby. 16 seconds on them burpees, baby. Every minute on the minute, 10 burpees, 16 seconds. Anybody out there in Facebook land can beat that for 5 straight rounds. We average 16 seconds every round. I need y'all to beat that and send the video in. Come on, man. Let's get to the gym.
All right, so we're going to get started, y'all. Yeah. If y'all know, this is my man, Lynch Hunt. I'm Ken Canyon.
This is my page, man. What the hell are you talking about? They know.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking it's my page.
Yeah, all right, man.
Yeah, well, this is your first time.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do, we wanted to start doing our podcast, which and doing some Facebook Lives, because a lot of people have been wanting to get this knowledge, though, Coach.
Yeah, but check it out. See, a lot of people aren't signing up and being, getting subscriptions to our YouTube channel,
right?
And you're missing the content. And let me tell you something. I ain't getting nothing from YouTube, not yet. Not yet. But the whole thing is the content that we're giving out is enough to empower you from your present state to move you forward, so to keep you ascending to a higher level in life and a higher level of consciousness.
That's good stuff.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's good stuff.
So we need you to get the content. It ain't nothing but a click of the button. So we said, look, if y'all ain't gonna click it, then we just gonna, y'all wanna play around on Facebook all day long, then hey, I'm gonna just come to you on Facebook. Yeah?
So this is what we want to do, though. We're trying to create this movement. So everybody listening to this, what we want you to do is at the bottom of this, there's a link based on the topic we're going to talk about today. State of Emergency Coach gave a talk this morning to the group. It's dope. You got to look at it. And what I want you to do, we want subscribers, y'all. Yeah. Here's our message. Anybody that believes what we believe in terms of our messaging, we want you to subscribe to what we're doing. Yeah. We're starting this movement of authenticity. Yeah. People who are real about their situations, people who are real about reaching their goals, and real about being who they are. All right? So, Coach, let's get started to the content today, because it's about state of emergency.
Right, that's right. The topic of discussion is about state of emergency, man. We want to cover a few points. But listen, let me tell you, why we chose this as a topic, man. And, the first point that popped in my head, and the first thing that I want you to realize, write it down, put it in your notes, write it on the index card, wherever you're at right now. I want you to write down that successful people have a sense of urgency with everything that they do. All right. Now, notice that I said successful people have a sense of urgency with everything they do. So the reason why I'm saying that, because success is intentional. All right. When I say that it's intentional, that it don't happen. It ain't just luck when you become successful. You have to intend to be successful.
Right.
That means all your steps got to be towards success.
That's good.
That means if stuff ain't, if it's messing up your focus, then you messing up your intentions. Listen, pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let your attention be your intention.
Good.
Right?
Good.
Because where focus goes, energy flows. I'm going to say that again. Where focus goes, energy flows. You hear what I'm saying?
I got you.
You got to let your attention be your intention. So if you intend to lose weight, if you intend to be financially free, if you intend to get a new mate, if you intend to have a great relationship, then your attention need to be on the relationship. Then your attention need to be on your finances. Then your attention need to be on your weight loss program. Right?
That's good
stuff. You understand
stuff.
what I'm saying?
That's good stuff.
Right. So then after that, we're talking about the sense of urgency, right? So let's get into the sense of urgency, Ken.
Okay. Well, one of the things I want to tell people is simply this, is that anything you do in life, time is the one commodity that we can't get back.
The most precious commodity out there.
Here's the thing. You look back, I look back at my life now, and the one thing that I don't want to do is live a life of regrets and say, I wish I had done this. I hope I had done this. Man, if only I had done this. See, the thing about it is this. Both of us, we read a book called The 5-Second Rule. And the 5-second rule says something like this, is that every time you think about doing something in your life, your brain's whole primary goal is to protect you. Yeah. So what the brain does is it talks you out of it. It's called, there's a scientific term for this called the spotlight effect. And every time you think of something, you ever notice when you want to talk to your boss about getting a raise, or you want to talk to that person, your dream, your wife or husband might be going by, but you hesitate because your brain just told you, wait, let me put a spotlight on this because you might get hurt. Your feelings might get hurt. You might get rejected. And what you have to do to bypass that is create a sense of urgency by taking action.
Yes, immediately.
Immediately. Action.
Right. And successful people, they understand the 5-second rule. They just turn it on and they make it happen. They don't even think about it. They think about it later. It's an afterthought. It's an afterthought. We're already in it now.
That's it.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Tell me about the story you told us this morning about the dude that came to the gym.
All right, so we got this dude. He just signed up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say his name. We'll protect his identity. We'll protect your identity, homeboy. All right. So check out his name. Yeah, we're just going to protect your identity. All right. You want them cats, you know what I mean? They be telling and all that stuff. They CIs and confidential informants. Right. Protect their identity, but everybody know you telling. All right, shout out to all you 5K cats out there. All right, listen, man. All you cats who want to get out of jail early. All right, listen, pay attention, all right? Listen to what I'm telling you, all right? So I'm watching this dude, and he's overweight, man. He's been coming in the gym, and I'm watching him. I got my eye on him. I want to help him. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to help him. But if you don't want to help yourself, then what more can I do? I'm not going to keep hollering at you. So I'm looking at him, right? And I'm like, yeah, sun late again. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, sun late again.
Wow.
So then I'm looking like, all right, it ain't urgent enough for you. It ain't hit you yet that you really ain't, it ain't really hit you to the point where you need to go ahead and get moving. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So this is what happened when he came to the gym today. And so I walked up on him and I said, let me check it out. I said, yo, look, man, I ain't even gonna judge you right now, but this is what I'm gonna do.
You started off.
No, look, this is what I'm telling you. Look, listen, I don't know what you got going on in your life.
Right.
Look, I don't know what you got going on, but one thing that I do know is you signed up. You signed up for AWOL, right? You signed up because you wanted some help from AWOL Fitness, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to you from my standpoint. So I'm going to go ahead and forget about everything that you got going on in life, and I'm going to speak to you from what I had going on in my life when I was 285 pounds. Because guess what? I had the same problem that you have now. But since my mentality was different, since it was urgent, since I did what successful people do to experience success, I'm gonna speak to you from my standpoint. All right, and this is a space of empathy when you can take yourself and put them in somebody else's shoes. That's good. So look, here's my disclaimer, homie. Look, I ain't gonna judge you right now. Let me judge me. Let me judge me when I was 285. Wow. And if you can put yourself in my shoes, which you can, because I'm the weight that you are now, and I was the weight that you are now, then you're going to feel me vicariously. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me talk to you about me. Okay. Forget you. All right? Forget you, because I'm going to tell you what I had to do. See, I know the way, I've gone the way, and will show the way. You see what I'm saying? I will become the light for those that need to be enlightened.
That's good.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's good.
All right, so what I'm saying is God is using me as a conduit to shed light on your situation since you're in the dark. So what I'm going to do is not going to speak to you from a place of darkness. I'm going to speak to you from the light, right? Which was once in the dark.
Good.
But I had to come to the light to be shown the light, and now that I am the light, I can be the light. Yeah.
Say that again. Say that again.
I can't even bring it back.
You can't even say that again.
I can't even bring it back.
Oh my God.
It's what it is. It's real. It's raw. It's one take home. If you ain't catch it the first time,
that's why it's live, baby.
Y'all better wait till it come back and rewind it, man. I'll tell you.
Can't hit me.
So look, I told the cat, man, listen, man, look. I said, I told myself, this is not me. This is not who I was meant to be, and this is not how you'll remember me. That's how I created a sense of urgency. I put it on me. Not everybody else. You won't remember me like this.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all. This ain't me. And what happens is most of you accept the fact that you overweight, accept the fact that you ain't got no money, accept the fact that your relationship is broken, you accept the fact that you have emotional instability. I just want you to understand that you accepting the fact instead of taking responsibility, right? Which is your ability to respond, right? The way you respond to this right here is going to make you or help you get out of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
So let me tell you what I did, Ken, when I was 285 pounds and I created a sense of urgency.
Okay.
I went outside, and what I did was I walked around the neighborhood, and I seen this path that I wanted to. I said, you know what? This will keep me on a nice straight path. It was a big old circle or oval, right? So then I got in my car, big old car at the time. You know what I mean? I had one of the digital dashboards and everything. Yeah. Back when people ain't had digital dashboards. You know what I'm saying? Like spaceship type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking right now like, you talking about everybody got the dashboard. Nah, flashback, homie. You had the little roll joint. You know what I mean? I had the digital joint. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. I got in the car with the digital dashboard, right? And I drove around the block and I mapped out the block, the little path that I wanted to take, and it was 1.5 miles. You hear what I'm saying? It was 1.5 miles, and guess what I did? I used to run that joint every single day before I went to the gym. And it wasn't no late with me. See, I woke up with an agenda. Second point, I woke up with an agenda. So I got up and I went the 1.5 miles. Now, when I first started, I couldn't do 1.5 miles. Make no mistake about it. I could barely do 1/4 mile, and I found out that I thought I had asthma. I ain't never had asthma before in my life, and I was breathing profusely.
I kind of felt like that
shortness
this morning.
of breath.
I felt like that this morning.
I know you did. I want everybody to feel like that this morning. You collateral damage sometimes. Let me tell you something. If you work out with me, I'm going to digress for a second. If you work out with me, you collateral damage. I'm telling you that right now because I'm trying to kill you.
Ashley.
Ashley, what up? I'm trying to kill me. And if you work out with me during the time that I actually do the workout, then you're going to.
You know, I figured that out. I told the group that day. I said, you fools believe that he's not working out. He's going to try to kill you. No, he's trying to kill himself.
It ain't got nothing to do with it. They should have got a car.
That's why I'm smart like that. I figured that one out.
But you stayed in the car.
I stayed in the car.
Yeah, that makes you accessory.
I want to say one thing. What you're saying is powerful. But I want to say something. Did you ever see Lion King?
Long time ago.
Did anybody ever see Lion King? I'm sure if you saw Lion King.
Yeah, hit the like button if you
like you saw Lion King. Now you know what happened when Simba was out in the jungle. When he was scared of the hyenas, he let the hyenas take over, right? And Simba wasn't taking his rightful place, like many people who listening to our voice. And I remember when Simba was out there just hanging with the dudes he was hanging with, but it wasn't lions, okay? So the friend Simba, Nala, was the other lion, the female lion. You know how sometimes the females can take your stuff, put it to you in a way that you can really get it.
Oh, yeah.
And they were fighting.
Yeah, shout out to my wife. She be doing that.
Shout out to your wife, because she be doing it, mind you. And I remember when they got to fighting, because he came upon this other lion, and they fought. And what happened, Simba, Nala raised her hand to slay Simba. Now think about it. When you look at the king laying beneath you, her words were these. She said, you are more than you have become. The thing about this, y'all, here's every day I go, I say, my goal is to be more than I have become, more than I was yesterday, more than I was last week. That's why I don't compare myself to anybody else. My thing is, if I came in last place, and I came in last place at 14 minutes, this time, all I care about is beating my time. And wherever I fall, I fall. But everybody's so busy comparing themselves to everybody else, they live in what we call perpetual frustration.
Perpetual frustration.
And it's like you comparing fruit. You could never compare even though an apple and an orange, they're fruit,
Right.
but they're two different kinds of fruit.
Right, they don't
They'll never
possess
be
the same properties.
They never possess
An
the same
apple can
property.
never be an orange can never be an apple. But you looking at that one like, dang, you looking kind of juicy. Yo, don't possess the same properties, man. You can't be me. You can't be like Mike.
Wow.
Yeah, it ain't happening. We got different DNA.
You know, I hate. We talked about this. By the way, shout out. So listen, there's a link in this particular thing.
Oh, yeah.
Coach did a joint this morning. State of emergency. Share it. It is powerful. We're trying to build up our followers on YouTube and take this message to the world, y'all. What we want to do is create people create a group of people who want to share the same message.
Yeah.
We all are at a place in our lives where we want to grow.
Right.
We just want to grow. We know what we want to, and it's all
But look, Ken, not only do we want to grow, we wounded. We wounded. Because this is what I told my man, because I digressed for a second. But let's get back to the subject. So look, I told my man, I said, listen. I said, if you had a gunshot wound, right? If somebody came through and you just happened to hit with a straight bullet, right? You was hit, you was shot, and you was bleeding profusely, right? Wow. And your life depended on it. We had to save your life, right? And I said, how long would it take you to get to the hospital?
Wow.
Huh? This is what I told him. Real talk, man. Hit the button right there if you like that. When I asked him, listen, how long would it take you to call 911? How long would it take you to get a bandage and put it over there so you can stop the bleeding? Because eventually you're going to bleed out if you take all day to get to the hospital.
Wow.
Pay attention to what I'm saying, because you come in late to save your life, baby. You overweight, you obese, you on medication. Everybody out there, some of y'all on blood pressure medication. Look, listen. You got mad stuff going on. Y'all going to the doctor telling you, yo, you gotta lose some weight, but yo, you ain't come check me out yet. Yo, you ain't walked around the block yet. Yo, you ain't jumped in your car and mapped out that block and started running that joint before you came to check me out. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. It's got to be a sense of urgency when you wounded, when you shot, when you got that gunshot, when you got that wound. You got to go ahead and get that taken care of. You got to get stitched up. Right? You got to get the bullet taken out.
Right.
You got to let it heal.
Right.
And then you got to move on, baby, and come back stronger than you were before you got shot.
Wow.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. But some of us, man, listen, our finances is shot. Listen.
You know what the problem is, though?
What's the problem? Tell them the problem.
The problem is when people get wounded, they don't want to endure the pain. And see, the pain is so great, so they'd rather act like the pain wasn't there. And the funny thing about it was, man, when I was at 420 pounds, no joke, I didn't know that I felt bad until I started feeling good. I just endured the pain. Every day of my life, I just acknowledged this is my life. This is the way I'm going to feel for the rest of my life. Until I decided I no longer wanted to be that person.
You know what? Because once you felt the pain, you realized that the cure for the pain was in the pain.
That's the podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Because the cure for the pain is in the pain. But if they steadily avoiding the pain, they ain't gonna never get to the cure, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. They got, hey, listen, look, where we at? We had the first point was success is a sense of urgency. Successful people have a sense of urgency.
Second point was success is intentional.
It's intentional.
It's a choice. You intend to do it.
You intend to do it.
You intend to do it.
You gotta have a plan.
You don't stumble upon it.
You gotta have a plan.
Gotcha.
And for those, listen, but for Kim, this is what people don't understand. I understand that it is hard for you all to have a plan to fix your finances. I understand that. I understand that it's hard to have a plan to fix your weight. I understand that. I understand it's hard for you to get a plan to fix your relationship. I understand that. But that's why this content is so important. That's why the stuff that we have is in place. That's why they have counselors. That's why they have all this stuff. The cure for the pain is going to be in the pain. Maybe the first step would be for you to just go ahead and actually recognize that you got a problem. Does that make sense?
Dr. Phil said you cannot change what you don't acknowledge. That's what he said. I didn't say it. Dr. Phil said it. I'm just saying. Not that it matters because you got a PhD, because we can acknowledge just as deep as that. So what I'm saying is this right here. Until you're willing to acknowledge you have something that you need to change, you will never change.
Oh yeah, 12-step programs is denial. I'm telling you that right now. Yo, listen, man. Some of y'all just in denial. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta keep it real. We gotta have a self-assessment. We gotta say, look right into the mirror and say, you know what? I'm ready to change. Like, I already know. Like, I got a problem. I keep doing what I'm doing. It ain't gonna get no better.
It ain't gonna get no better.
Get no better.
It's not gonna get any better.
And then you know what another problem is, kid? Check this out. Some people just coasted.
That's another word for coasting is complacency.
Yeah. Now let me let them understand the illustration though. See, when you coasting, you going downhill.
Oh! I feel like cutting this off. I'm slow. That one got me late. Y'all got that deep.
See, a lot of people coasting.
Wow.
But they don't understand.
You don't coast uphill.
You can't coast uphill, baby. We climbing a mountain, man.
Man, I feel like running through that wall right now.
Hey, but you won't be coasting. You have a lot of energy to do it. I tell you that. You understand what I'm saying? If you're coasting, you going downhill, baby. Listen to what I'm telling you. And if you think you're going uphill and you coasting, and you're going backwards, and you be going backwards fast. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That makes sense, don't it?
Make a lot of sense.
Hey.
Wow, that's
downhill,
deep.
baby.
That's deep. That's deep. I'm going to give you the third step.
Give him the third step.
The third step. See it through. See it through.
Hey.
Don't talk about it. Don't do it. Don't think about it. You know what? You often say something that I like. And you say when we're in the gym, you always say, don't think, you pay me to think. Yeah. You say, just do. Just do. When we think about stuff, what happens, that's when we get into trouble. Because the mind going to try to talk us out of it.
Without question.
And so now, I don't think. I just do it.
You got to just do it.
As bad as it hurts, what I tell you, I always compartmentalize pain.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I compartmentalize pain, and here's the way I do it. So I don't look beyond. Well, most of the time, what happens to most people is we look beyond the situation we're in now. And what we do is, in our minds, we fathom and create scenarios that haven't happened yet. So you say, okay, we got to do all of this later on. I'm going to die. Instead of focusing on where I am at this very moment, because I don't have the past. Past is gone. Future hasn't come yet. All I have is this present.
That's all you got.
And the present says, this is what I'm doing at this moment. When I compartmentalize that, my workouts became fun.
You're fully engaged.
Because I'm fully engaged in what I'm doing. I'm conscious. Listen up, y'all. We're going to be doing this every single week. Tell everybody. We're going to be giving, and we're going to have a different subject every week. If there's something you want, that hey, just put it down there. Email us at resultsoriented@gmail.com.
They can put the comments on the video. You can put the comment on if you're listening to the podcast on YouTube or something like that. You can put a comment right here, something that you want us to address or talk about next week or something like that. Or when why don't you talk about such and such? I'm having a problem with that. Yo, what about the grocery stores? Or I'm having a problem with that. Yo, what's up with just let us know what it is, man.
Coming down the pipe, there's something we have coming down the pipe that we're gonna be able to touch the world, and we need all of y'all help. So this content, share it with everybody you know. Anybody you think that can benefit from what we're going to be doing, y'all. All we want to do is touch the world and touch people in the process so the world can change. People's minds, hearts, bodies can be transformed.
That's right. What else?
Big E! Big E! I miss you! I miss you, E! I miss you,
man. Shout out to Big E, man. Transformation came down the pipe weight, man. He's in the 240s now. We started.
Oh, snap!
Yeah. We started.
No, pretty boy.
So,
he was always pretty, but now.
Hey, man. You better tell him nothing.
I can't tell him nothing. Yeah. Hey, come to the gym so I can just throw you around. I miss you, dog.
He's been getting the workouts, though. I've been sending to him basically. He is being the prototype for our digital platform. So the videos that we've been shooting that we're about to put up on a digital platform to reach everybody that can't work out with us here in Greensboro, Big E's been one of the people that have been already doing the workouts.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
He's been doing it.
You want to leave him with any parting thoughts?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Check it out, man. Check it out. It should be an emergency. It should be an emergency to heal the wound. All right. Listen. Wow. We've got a lot of wounds. All right, I'm talking about from a mental standpoint. We from a mental, the mentality is twisted. The mentality is twisted, and straight up, if we knew better, we'd do better. Like we got a lot of shackles still on us, man, and we don't even know it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why this stuff is so good. Yeah, we all. I'm using the terminology we.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
that's
using
real
the
talk.
terminology we. I'm not saying that but here's what I'm saying. Like, you got to understand that I said I know the way, I have gone the way, and I will show the way. The reason why I said that is because I've been through what you're going through, or I've been where you're at. So I know what it takes to get unstuck. I know how you're thinking when you're stuck. Listen to what I'm telling you, and then I know what kind of thinking it's going to take for you to get out of that rut, right? So all I want you to do is listen to the things that I'm telling you and then follow through. That's all you have to do. See, I can't make the jump shot every time with accuracy if I don't follow through the same way. If I don't put my same two fingers in the same place, if I don't create that little cup underneath the ball, if I don't break my wrist and my elbow at the same time and look, put my hand through the rim as I shoot and follow through, I won't have the accuracy every time. So every time I shoot a shot, I shoot it with the same mechanics, right? So the mechanics are my foundation. And that's what we do on the podcast, teaching these content. We're teaching the foundation, which is mechanics. And if you follow through on the mechanics, you'll have more accuracy and more ability to make your shot. I need you to understand that because I had one of the best jump shots on the team. All right, shout out to all my people, 93, shout out to all of them.
I played football. I ain't played basketball.
You still had to follow through. You still have to follow through. So you got to follow through in baseball. You have to follow through in football. You got to follow through in every sport. It's taught on mechanics.
I was just showing I ain't have a good jump shot. That's all.
Right, I understand that, but you know what you could do? You could pull.
I could.
They taught you the mechanics of pull.
They did.
Right, and if you dragged your foot when you opened up,
and you had to open up.
You had to open
up low.
Open up, and you had to shoot.
And you had to open up low, shoot, and when you turn and you turn upfield, look inside.
Inside.
Because that's mechanics. That's mechanics.
And listen, and that was your foundation, because if you didn't get that right, then the running back, which was me coming right behind you, would trip over your foot.
That's so true.
Instead of me going through this big hole that you drove the dude through, and I can go get me 20, 30, 40 yards or something like that and get a first down, I tripped over your foot, we gained 1 yard, or I got a fumble. You understand what I'm saying? So the mechanics of you following through, doing everything that you had to do, created a successful play for the running back to score the touchdown. That's an intricate dynamic of the whole entire process.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Even though he didn't play basketball.
I didn't play basketball. I play football though. Hey y'all, we're about to go. Only thing I want to say is stay tuned. Stay with us, y'all, because we're all about results and transformation. Go to our YouTube page. He can't see. All right, he can't see a little bit.
Lottie Dottie, what up, Lottie? I see you. All right.
Hey, Bridget.
My cousin Sente, I see you. Bridget, what's up, Bridget? All right, you get a tan yet? No. All right, who else been on there,
Bridget,
man?
I know he ain't saying it. I know he ain't talking. Hey, listen. What we want y'all to do, go to our YouTube page. Get people, the video that's in this, tell the people, share that video that's inside the link here where Coach was talking about state of emergency this morning. Share it with all your friends. Ask them to go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. We're trying to take this message to the world. All right? Other than that, y'all, we out. You got the dishes.
Mind over matter. Change your mind, you change your life. Change your life. You gotta go through it to grow through it. Mind over matter. Be clear.